What's up, guys? Spin Firearms here, and today we're going to talk about changing everyday carry firearms as the weather changes. Is it something you should do? Is it something that you already do? Why and why not? Positives and negatives of both. Now, I already have a ever-changing everyday carry selection. I'm constantly trying out different firearms just to give reviews, tell you how it carries, but I'm always making sure that I'm good with that firearm, and that's the key to this. If you are going to be changing, as it gets colder, more hoodies, more layers, easier to conceal, that whole sort of thing. If you're changing, you need to transition over to the range to using that firearm the most. That's where I stand on this. Other than that, I honestly don't have an opinion on it. Mine is constantly changing regardless of the season, but I know for sure this winter I'm going to be carrying my Glock 43X a lot more. I do like the Glock 43X. I really like the grip. I really like the grip angle. I really like the trigger on it, and it's very smooth shooting. So I'm going to be carrying the 43X a little more. Still going to be carrying my 26. Basically, what I do, though, is I run it with 15 rounds, 15 plus 1. So I'll throw the mill spin or the SLR. That's what I got in the mill spin base plate right there. And I'll just up the capacity, which is so nice about the Glock 26. You're not adding length of barrel and slide, going downward, making that more uncomfortable as a man. Basically, you still got that short slide with a longer. That's where something like the macro without a compensator would be awesome right now. Still 3-inch barrel or whatever, like the original SIG. And then just with the 17 rounds. Perfect for winter. Now, in the past, I have carried bigger firearms because of winter, but what I realized is my everyday carry setup basically stays the same unless I'm reviewing a firearm for carry. So basically, when I'm working, the FN 503 is going to be my go-to. First of all, I have a couple vests for when I'm out working, and they have holsters that actually hold small firearms. They don't hold larger firearms or heavier firearms, but if you have a pocket pistol, I have an awesome vest. It was pretty expensive, actually, but it has built-in holsters, and the holsters function. They're not just some crappy, just weak material or flimsy. No, they actually are good holsters. They don't print, and they're awesome. So I carry like that. Also, the FN 503 in the pocket, that doesn't change. That stays pretty darn consistent throughout this whole thing. But would it make sense for you? So the reason I say that, in the winter, there seems to be less activity outdoors, less crime. We understand that. But it still gives you the chance to carry more rounds without being seen, which I look at as a good thing. Am I going to go grab my Glock 19, start carrying that? No. Am I going to go buy a full size? No. But I will up that magazine in my firearm, and I also will start the 43X just because so many people talk about the 43X. I do a lot of talking about the 26, the 27, and so on, but I do love the 43X. I think it's probably one of the best feeling Glocks ergonomics-wise, and that can't be argued. Also the best trigger, stuff like that. But so that's on my agenda. Also, once my Glock 30 is here, which it should be soon, I'm going to be carrying that daily. Also, something I'm going to try when my Glock 39 is here, I might try pocket carrying my 39, because that's a real pocket rocket. That is a Glock 26 or 27 size firearm that has 6+1. I know the capacity is low, but if you're up close and personal, getting hit 6+1, 45 GAP, that's a perfect pocket pistol setup in my opinion. That's a real pocket rocket. That's a real firepower. Even though it's low capacity, real firepower, in a real setup that's been proven to be reliable and work. But anyways, so yeah, I'm not going to change too much, but I know a lot of people do, and it does make sense. In the summer, you're wearing nothing, basically. You're wearing tank tops and gym shorts, and everything's tight and stuff like that. In the winter, you're just trying to stay warm, at least where I live. So obviously, it's going to be much easier to conceal. Let me know in the comments, are you guys going to change your everyday carry for the winter? Do you change as the seasons go? Do you just change a magazine like I do? Or are you constantly just looking for that right firearm for that season? Let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching.